What's up everybody, back with another Ranger Runners video, and in this one I just wanted to go over some of the time limited events that have popped up since I've started playing. So if you're a new player, you have an idea of the game's template, when to save, what to save. So far I have 3 ongoing to show you. Let's get it. The first event is a masked ball, so if I click on this right here, you're going to complete stages for fireworks. So if I click on down here, you can see right here, stage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then your boss stage, which is your king. Every day you're going to push as high as you can, and then every day it's going to reset. So you're not stuck on not just getting anything. You'll be able to get some more rewards. I just can't beat the king stage. This hero Paimon is absolutely busted DPS and just wipes out my team. But if I click on battle, you're going to see you're going to be able to get some fireworks as reward. You're going to be able to get some mass coins, which is for the event shop. You're going to get some diamonds. So if I click on this, I click on battle, you are able to skip, but that's only if you're level 120. So I'm assuming this is a reoccurring event because ain't no one's going to be account level 120 within the first 6 to 7 days. So you can see now I'm going to work into the next battle. And then I'm just going to continue on and most likely get stuck on that king stage again just because it's just too strong for me right now. If we back out of here, there is Dragon Escort. So you can use your pets, aka your dragons. You're going to be able to click on this and then you're going to get some more shop currency. Obviously the higher quality dragons like the legendary are netting more per minute, 12 per minute, compared to my epic/elite only giving 8 per minute. If we go over to the mass shop, actually has some decent stuff you can buy here. Personally, right now, I maxed out these summons for the shop currency, and then I'm going to wait and get some of this hero food for 60,000, which is going to be very handy. I'm only at 15,000, but it does say there's 11 days left, so I definitely got some time. For diamonds, there's some solid deals, like right here, these Ascend Stones, 5,000 for only 2,500 diamonds, 50% discount. Solid, just haven't bought it yet because I am waiting to see what other events pop up that are most likely going to require some diamonds. If we go up here to the top, there's also some more fireworks you can buy, and you use these fireworks when you back out of here and you click right here. You shoot off these fireworks and you're going to be able to get a lot of rewards, some being letters. So if I just click on 10 right now, you can see, let me just let the animation play through. I was able to get the letter E. Now, from what I see, the letters have a low drop rate. I'm going to get into that in a second, but you can use them in an exchange shop. You're able to get some resources, diamonds, the usual kind of stuff. It doesn't show you a reward pool, so I don't really know exactly everything you can get. You can see I got the letter M right there, and in this one I didn't even get a letter. But I did get some summons. You use those letters by going into the letter redeem, and you can see you spell out words for specific rewards. Now, what I don't like about this is not only are you going to be facing RNG, but some letters I'm assuming have higher drop rates than others, and it's going to be very hard to spell out these words. What I would have liked is some sort of letter exchange shop, because 100% you're going to be getting a lot of the same letter duplicates. You can see letter M, I got 2, E, I got 2, I got 2. Like, I don't even have some of these other ones. So I have really no idea what I'm going to be able to exchange for in the end. Obviously, you want to get the higher rewards. You're going to need to be able to spell mask. And not only that, but you need 5 of those letters just for 1 redemption. So definitely pretty hefty there. Obviously, there's going to be packs you can buy. Make sure to do your daily quests at the top here to get you some more fireworks and to get the battle pass points. So as a free to play, you can still get some rewards. So yeah, just make sure to do your dailies, and you can also get some achievements in the phase quests. You also have some sign-in rewards where the first day you're able to get a profile frame, which was really nice. And then obviously more fireworks, battle pass points. But then the grand sign-in chest, you're able to get elite shards of 50, which is enough to combine into either a random 5-star mythic or legendary hero. Plus, it also includes the rare factions, God and Demon, so you can see right here. So that's really nice depending if you're lucky. Now, the second event is the limited hero event. If we click up here for the Masked Apostle, which is going to be for Paimon, is absolutely busted. Even when I only had 1 copy of him, he was dishing out absurd damage compared to my other 5-star heroes. I'm not going to go over his kit because it's absolutely a novel. Like if I click on this skill right here, holy smokes. But basically he's a daughter with bleeds among other buffs and debuffs. But he also has a really nice passive, where is it right here? At the start of the battle, all enemies are inflicted with the evil curse. And what the evil curse does, as you can see down here, it increases their damage taken. So not only is he helping himself, but he's helping your entire team. I've been using all my diamonds on this event. If we go over here to the summons, you're able only to do 20 summons a day with diamonds. So that's going to be 5,400 diamonds total a day. So far I've done 108 summons. I was able to get one copy of him if we look into the event. Now there is going to be a pity, 80 for regular faction and 120 for the rare faction. I was actually able to get a copy of him before 120 summons, so that was really nice. And then you also have Devil's Gifts, which gave you a free copy as well, just for logging in. You also got 30 summons, which was pretty big. So we're gonna actually click on this and see if we get lucky. 44 guaranteed to Paimon for another copy. There's 4 days left of the event. Here we go. Let's be lucky for once. 10 pull. Do we get a copy? We didn't, but we got some 5-star food. I mean, I'm not going to complain about that. Was able to get some diamonds. If we look at the reward pack, you're actually able to get maybe 20,000 diamonds. But hey, I mean, it's a 1.1% chance to get a copy. Let's do my last 10 pull right here. And oh, we're actually able to beat Pity. So I got a little excited there. I thought because of that little notification at the top, that means I got Paimon, but I was actually only able to get the legendary hero Eugene. I've actually been looking at his kit, and although he seems like a really strong frontliner, oh, wow, okay, so I wasn't even paying attention. I got a double pull there. That's awesome. So I did beat Pity. There we go. So I was able to get Paimon. I believe I was 44 away, got it in 20, and I also got Eugene, as I was saying. I think I did feed Eugene just because I wasn't really a fan of his kit. Although I think he's a solid like frontline tank. He has a lot of self-healing. I just wasn't really feeling him. Maybe that was a mistake. I'm still new, not sure. But yeah, I did feed some copies of him. If we go back into the event, really excited about that. Maybe we get even more lucky. No, didn't see that notification at the top. But can't get too greedy. I beat Pity once again. We're at 129 summons, 4 days left. I'm definitely going to maximize as much as I can here. I would love to get another copy. If we look at my roster, he's only at 6 stars right now. So this is the next day from the recorded video. That was day 5. Now I'm on day 6. So you can see my Paimon summons have reset. I get 20 more for today. We're going to do it. Let's see if the magic can happen. We're 119 away from guaranteed Pity. That is super far away. Only 3 days left. First 10 pull right now. Let's see. Okay, so I think that was probably one of the worst 10 pulls you could get. I mean, I did get a little bit of diamonds, but yikes, that was pretty scary. Let's try another 10 pull. Giraffecorner. I mean, we got the epic hero, the 5-star food, and then we got, well, I mean, we got another 5-star food. So that was actually a pretty decent pull. 2 hero foods plus a, what is this? 6-star, I believe, gear chest. So not bad, but I mean, obviously we wanted to get Paimon. We want as much copies as we can because this event is ending very shortly. We won't be able to get enough summons to hit Pity, so we're gonna really need some luck to get another copy. Now, the reason I wanted to show you this event is because many idle gachas do these with these new heroes. How it usually goes is they launch the summon event like this one, then it takes a couple of months for the hero to be added into the regular / faction summon pool. We might even get a returning Paimon summon event before that, but just know that when this event does end, whatever copies you're left with is what you will have until we see a Ranger Runner announcement. And finally, the third event that just showed up today on my 6th day of the server is going to be called, if we go up here, it's going to be called Magic Pull. For Demon Fortune, if we click on this, more diamonds will be needed here, and the heroes you can choose from definitely look to rotate. So if we click on this, you can see if I click on all, I only have 9 heroes to choose from. 3 of them are going to be part of the God / Demon heroes. We have Lyra, we have Glorion, and then we have Tia. The rest are regular faction heroes. Now, I do want Tingles. Don't get me wrong. I want this hero. If I click on confirm, you can see it's 80 summons for a guaranteed Pity. Mine says 79 because I did do my 1 free a day. For me, using 2,700 diamonds, well, 5,400 diamonds a day on a regular faction hero, I can't get behind that. So if I were to actually switch this to say, I don't know, Tia, you can see that the pity is going to change to 120, 119 because I used my free a day. And then of course the diamonds for summons is going to stay the same. This I can get behind. When I play these types of vital gachas, I always go for the rare faction heroes. Even though the pity is much higher, it's obviously harder to get these. So every opportunity I can find, I go for them. Even though I would like Tingle copies because she's been my DPS carry. And I'm not really too much of a fan of the 3 heroes that you can choose from the rare factions. I think I'm just going to go with Tia just because I'm really wanting to summon. I'm in like a summoning frenzy right now. So if I click on Tia and then I look at the summon reward pool, we've seen it before. It's typically the same. You get some gear chests, you got your 20,000 diamonds potential, 6-star hero food, and then of course you can get the hero copy. If we actually look at Tia, the reason why I think I'm just going to go for her is if I click on her hero details, based off her skill kit, she's overall not a bad hero. I mean, if you look here, she has a lot of AoE damage, she has a lot of buffs and debuffs. Right here you can see she's dropping poison, plague, reduced healing, damage reduction, decrease. And then if you look over at her passive, you can see right here, before her personal turn begins, she motivates all allies with a 40%, can go up to 80% when you get her up to 13 stars. But right now we're just going to focus on that 40% chance. And that Inspire is going to allow your whole team to gain attack. So even if I get her at low stars, I think she's going to be helpful even for boss battles if that Inspire does actually proc and I get those team buffs. I think there was another, where is it? This right here, Confusion. This is pretty interesting. So Chaos, unable to use rage skills, auto attack will be inflicted on friendly units when taking action for 1 turn. Pretty interesting. I believe this means that they're not able to use their ultimate and that they're also going to focus their own team. So overall, her skill kit seems pretty interesting. Do I think she's like a top tier hero based off this? Probably not, but I would think she's probably in like the S tier category. So for me, I'm going to go for Tia. Worst case scenario is I don't hit pity, but I end up lowering my pity for the next time this event comes around, because if we click on the info, you can see right here, your progress toward that guaranteed pity is carried over to future events. So worst case scenario, I don't get her, but then when this event comes back, maybe the heroes I can choose from are a lot better. Maybe like Diane, Rhoda, or Biera. But because I want to summon, we're going to go with this and see what happens. So here we go, first 10 pull. Maybe we get absolutely lucky. Use that little magic wand. 200, 300, 400 diamonds. So this is probably, once again, on the lower scale of rewards you can get. So not off to a great start, but you know what? Let's try again. And I did get 5-star Deadly Venom. So I actually ended up getting her. That is absolutely insane. I got her within 20 pulls. That is really good odds. I'm actually going to continue summoning for her now just because I was so lucky. We were able to get, what is this, 350 diamonds as well. In 20 summons, I was able to snag me a copy. As you can see, my pity right here reset. Then there's going to be a diamond store. I would have to pick one or the other. Like, there's just a lot of things in this game are going to take diamonds. Right now, I'm focusing on summons. So out of this shop, if I do have any left over, I would probably go for this right here, the 5-star God/Demon Food Spirit. And the reason is, even though it's 6K, very pricey, in my next video, I will be making a point why I really dislike how they have their God/Demon faction star advancement system set up. I just don't like it. That's all I'm going to say right now. There also might be some other things in here, maybe for mid-late game that I'm not aware of yet. But the other choice, I would probably go for either the Dragon Chest to try to work towards my first mythical dragon, or I would go for the dragon eggs for the dragon summons. They have dragon exchange. Actually, hold on a second. Let me back out of this. They have the activity trial, and what you do here is you complete quests and you're going to get these star stones for the exchange shop, which is the dragon exchange. Overall, I think the quests are pretty easy. Just be aware of these daily reset ones. You're going to want to focus those, and then you also have the ones that you have the entire event duration to finish. Guild expedition, you can see, goes up to 30. Pretty high. Like if I click on my go-to, you're able to get 2 free a day. So you're definitely going to have to buy additional attacks, and it looks like it's 50 diamonds to do 1. I'm not sure if this goes higher. You know what? Let's just try one for the video to see, because I am going to go for this anyways. So if I go for another, so it stays at 50, so that's good. If we back out here, you're going to need 30. This event is obviously 7 days, 2 free a day, so that's only 14. You need 16 more to reach 30. So you are going to have to spend about 800 diamonds to get the 30 full guild expedition, which I think is definitely worth it because you're getting an extra 700 starstones. That alone is definitely worth it because if you go down here to say like faction pulls, these are very hard to get. Even just starting out, you don't really get a lot within the events that I've seen so far. These are very hard as a free to play. You might see the odd one in the marketplace at a discount for I think it's 600 diamonds, but like that's still super pricey. And you can see just doing 3 only gets you 100 starstones. If you do 7, that's 300 starstones. So let's say I bought them all up in the marketplace at 600 diamonds each. That is just way worse of a value than if I were to do the guild expedition. And then the other ones are pretty standard, pretty straightforward. You're going to complete these by just playing the game, you know, mystery shop purchases, emblem merges, quick battle. These are all pretty standard. If I go back into the Dragon Exchange, this is where it gets interesting because once again, I'm going to prioritize the 5-star God/Demon spirits or food, whatever you want to call it. It's going to cost 1,200 starstones, but like I said, it's just very hard to get food for these factions. So that's my first choice, and then whatever I have left over, I'm probably going to go for maybe a faction summon, advanced summons, or maybe dragon eggs. I don't think I'll go for the straight up like Venom Sorcerer because you do need 50 fragments, so that's going to be very pricey in starstones. I'd rather chance my luck with using the dragon eggs for the summons. Now overall, these are all pretty straightforward time limited events. I just wanted to share these so you have an idea of what's to come, what is currently happening, and have an idea of your diamond saving, because as you can see, you're going to need a lot of diamonds in this game, so you're going to have to pick and choose based off your priority at the current state of the game that you're in. Hopefully everyone is having good rates with their summons. Leave a comment down below some of your top heroes you're using right now. Mine, of course, is going to be Paimon/Tingles. Those seem to be my go-to right now. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.